you. Tell me your names.
Amy.
Amy?
Yes.
Deanna. Deanna, okay. I have written to school in New Hampton, and Deanna,
You did.
no, we weren't all. And Deanna, she goes by Dee now after she graduated. So, if you haven't been to class before, do you like this one? It's my homemade thieves. Yeah, so we use oils in class. I'm a huge believer in essential oils just because I feel like it helps ground us. My name is Stephanie, by the way. And so at any point during class, you need a little pick me up or you're starting to fatigue or whatever, just smell your wrist and let it flow through you, okay? So what we're gonna do first in my classes, we all have a golf ball. Did you get one? Okay. And you're gonna take the golf ball and you're gonna put it underneath your big toe. It doesn't matter which foot it's on, but underneath your big toe. And then what we're doing is we're just releasing the fascia in the bottom of the foot. Nobody tell them, Amy and Deanna, I'm gonna put you on the spot. How many nerve endings do you think we have in the bottom of our foot?
Tremendous. I know that. Tremendous. I have no idea. So many.
200,000.
Yeah. Oh, that's
200,000.
that's why.
You didn't know that?
That's why they
Yeah.
go all the time.
Isn't that crazy? So do you think maybe we should care a little bit more about our feet and take care of them? Absolutely. So we do this anytime I start a yoga class, just to release the fascia. It makes such a difference. It makes such a difference in your everyday life. I don't know if you guys have felt a change, but I just stay injury free a lot better if I do my fascia. And then if you feel a spot that feels bristly or it hurts, that means that you have an issue there. Okay? It means that the fascia has surrounded the muscle fiber and the nerve ending, and it is trying to protect it. So you're trying to release the fascia. So if you feel a spot that's really super tender, you just want to press as hard as you can on that spot. Say a few curse words under your breath, yeah, and then just release it. Now, my oldies, you guys already know this, but for Deanna and Amy, the squares that you have on the floor, that one side is a red square and the other side is a green circle. If you are okay with me touching you and manually adjusting you, then keep the green circle on top. If you want me to skip over you, then keep the red square on top, okay? And there she is. Hi, come on in. All right. So, when I'm gonna put this, I don't know where you're gonna be, but I'm just gonna put this right here for you, okay? Oil and ball. All right, so, number one thing to remember is that this is your class. You go at your own pace, you take your time. If you need to rest, you rest. If you need a modification or you need me to help you with something, please don't hesitate. So tonight we're actually starting on our backs in corpse position, in Shavasana. So go ahead and take it all the way down to the floor. Good. Now I cue corpse, wherever you want to go. I cue corpse to have your feet the width of the mat and just your hands at your sides and your palms facing up. Beautiful. Now, we're just going to inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. It's easy enough. Now what I want you to think about is doing it, inhaling through the nose and expanding your rib cage. And then exhaling out the mouth and contracting that rib cage. Beautiful. So, let's do that a few more times. I want you to put your hands on your ribs, right here, rib center. And then expand out. Feel the rib cage expanding. And then exhale in the mouth and feel the rib cage contracting. So, let's do that 3 more times. Perfect. So, I want you to take your hands, ribs center. Diaphragmatic breathing here. Let's do one more together. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Letting everything go. Now, what I want you to remember throughout this entire class is that this class is is your time. That mat is your home. And you are not going to let anything or anyone interrupt your time or come into your space during the next hour. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. Beautiful. Now, let's inhale, take the arms overhead on the floor, full body stretch, reach it all the way out. Now, inhale, tighten everything up. As you exhale, release all that tension into the mat. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach, 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 and exhale. Beautiful. Now slide your hands down your side. You're going to pull one knee into the chest. Now I want you to think about pulling it into the armpit. Do the same thing on the other side. So you have both knees up. Your knees are in your armpits. Your hands are right in front of your knees, right below. Beautiful. Now just take it side to side for a little massage in the low back. Beautiful. Now, take your legs up in the air, knees bent, and I want you to try to bring the soles of your feet together, okay? Your palms can be out on the floor in a T, or they can be on your chest or on your belly. But what you're going to do is take your feet to the left. You're going to take a big circle, okay? And all the way down, circle, big circle. Good. We're going to do 5 to the right and 5 to the left. Really open up those knees for me. Right? Feel the difference? Feel how that really opens up the hips? Good. Yep. Beautiful. Once you get 5 to one direction, you're going to go 5 in the opposite direction. You feel those hips really open up? I know, right? It's hard, yeah. Great job, Amy. Nice. Don't rush it. So this is great for the hips, but you're also feeling it in the core, right? Yeah. That's the right answer. Feel free to shout it out. All right. And then when you finish, pull the knees into the armpits and just take it side to side. Beautiful. Now take one foot down, take your left foot down to the floor, keeping the knee bent. Extend the right leg up. Now point and flex that right foot. Good. Now circle the ankle. Go the opposite direction. Perfect. Now take your right hand behind the right calf. Left hand goes on the right hamstring. Lift your shoulders up off the floor. If you feel tension in your neck, anchor your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Now, see if you can take your knee to your nose to your knee. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. It's okay. If you need to bend the knee, fine, okay? Work up. Beautiful. We're going to hold it here for 2 more breaths. We're closing up the rope to activate thyroid. One more here, inhale and exhale. Slowly lower the head and shoulders down to the mat. Pull that right knee into the armpit. Extend your left leg out on the floor. Now, take your left hand on the outside of the right knee. Right arm goes out to the side. We're doing our supine spinal twist. So you're going to take that left knee or right knee across the body. You're going to try and keep that right shoulder down on the mat. Now, if you need a deeper stretch, you can take your gaze over that right hand. Good. Sink into it. Release the tension with every exhale. Inhale, exhale, see if you can take it just a little bit deeper. You may feel a pop in your back. Release that right knee and then pull that right knee up. As you do that, take that left knee, take the right ankle over the left knee. So you have the option to stay right here. You can press the right hand against your right knee, pressing it out. You could also thread your hands underneath that right leg and grab behind the left knee and press the right elbow on the outside of that right knee. You'll feel that outer hip and thighs really fire up. If you will need to make this more challenging, take that right hand over the right leg and then pull the left knee in. Again, just letting it release. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Release the hands, slowly release the hands, and pull the knees into the armpits one more time, taking it side to side. Perfect. Take that right knee, foot to the floor, keeping the knee bent. Extend the left leg up, point and flex the foot. Good. Now one hand on your calf, one hand on your hamstring. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders up off of the mat, and maybe you can bring the nose to the knee. You can also have the option to extend the right leg out here. If you want to make it more challenging, keep that right foot off the floor. Let's hold it for 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. In. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly lower the head and shoulders down to the mat. Bend that left knee. Pull that right knee in. You know your option. You're going to take that left hand, press it. You can thread through, pressing the left elbow against the left knee, or you can take it overhead. Beautiful. Inhale. Breathe. Exhale out. Go out. Does that feel good? Okay. Good. So remember, we're trying to challenge our bodies. We're trying to take it to a point of uncomfortable. Not pain, but uncomfortable. Do you feel that stretch? Yep. There you go. Yeah. Okay, good. And just hold it here for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release that left leg up to the sky, and the right leg comes down. Now bend the left knee, take that right hand on the outside of the left knee, extend the left arm out, take that left knee over, keep the left shoulders on the floor. Maybe taking your gaze over that left hand. Beautiful. So goals, just so you know where you want to eventually get to in your journey. There's no destination, it's not a destination, it's a journey, is to take that knee. Good, beautiful. Slowly pull that left knee up, pull the right knee in with it, bring those knees into the armpits, and take it side to side. A little massage for the low back. Beautiful. Now, let's take those legs up a wall. Take your arms out to the side. Point your toes, and then slowly lower down as far as you can without compromising your low back. Now, it can be an inch, it can be all the way down to just above the floor. Now, flex your feet and bring the legs back up a wall. We're going to do that 3 more times. Point the toes, lower down. Flex the feet, lift it up. Good. 2 more times. Down. Flex the feet, lift it up. Beautiful. And one more time. Slow, slow, slow. And then flex the feet, bring it back up. Do you feel those abs fire up?
Yeah.
Good. Knees out to the side. Deanna and Amy, this is not your Zen yoga, just so you know. All right, take the hands behind the knees. We're gonna rock and roll. And then when you're ready, even if you're not, bring it up into boat pose. Beautiful. Can you take one arm out? Can you take the other arm out? Beautiful. Can you take your arms overhead? Perfect. Can you extend your legs? Can you lean back just a little bit? Now, yep. Oh, there she goes. And she recovered. Pull the knees in, circle the arms around. And now extend everything out. Beautiful. Good. All the way. Whoa. And then back. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3. If you need to take a break, take a break. Who cares? 2. We're all friends. And last one. Hold it in. Now bring your feet to the floor. Arms out. Tuck your chin, round your spine into a C curve. Slowly lower down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms go overhead. Legs come out in front. Good. Now, if you can keep your feet flexed, that would be great. We're going to do a yoga sit-up. So that's just one of those old school, old-fashioned, full-body yoga sit-up. So inhale. As you exhale, lift head and shoulders, lift it up, and reach for those feet. We're in a seated forward fold now. So, goals is to take your hands on the outside of your feet and take your nose to your knees. You know what? Who cares if you can't do it, right? This is all about being your class, doing what you can, challenging yourself, but also knowing your limits and listening to your body. Beautiful. Let's stay here for 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Now take it down as far as you can. Take it to the point of uncomfortable for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly lift up. Slide those hands back. Awesome. Roll the shoulders down and back. There's that scapular retraction, right? Now, cross the ankle or cross at the ankles. Good. What you're going to do is take your hands overhead and now press those palms into the mat. What do you have to do? You really have to press. You have to open up those trapezius, right? Good. Now slowly lower your chin to your chest. Right ear to right shoulder. At the same time, press that left palm into the mat like you're trying to make a dent in your mat. Open it up. Take your gaze to the ceiling and then down past your right knee. Slowly bring the chin down to the chest and over to the other side. Pressing that right palm into the mat, nice and deep. Not lifting the left shoulder up, but dropping that left ear down. Take your gaze to the ceiling past that right shoulder, and then down to the floor past that left knee. Slowly bring it back up. Beautiful. Chin to up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to heart center. Good. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale the hands to heart center. Now extend one leg out. What I want you to do is bring that left heel as close to the pubic bone as you can get it. Okay? Now we're going to inhale up. You're going to exhale and you're going to exhale and you're going to turn your body to face that right or the left wall. From here, reach down with your right hand and touch your right foot. Yeah? So everything is stacked. Beautiful. Now what you're trying to do, goals, is take that left hand as far overhead as you can toward that right foot. Yes? Pretending like you're in a door frame. And you are trying not to let anyone see you with that upper body. Beautiful. Good. Now, turn your shoulders to face the floor and reach for that right foot. Good. Yes. Possibly bringing your nose down to the knee. So now we're just going to turn your shoulders this way. Perfect. Good. Nice. Nice, Cindy. And inhale, exhale, nice and deep, taking it as low as you can. Perfect. One more breath here. And then slowly release the hands, light it up. Now all we're gonna do is take that left foot, cross it over that right leg. Pull that left heel as close to the body as you can get it. Inhale the arms up. Exhale and take that right hand on the outside of the left knee. Your left hand is gonna face, your fingers are going to face the back wall. You're gonna keep that back nice and straight. Beautiful. Straight, looking toward that back wall. Now if you need a deeper stretch, you can also grab the knee with the elbow and pull the knee toward the body a little bit more. You'll feel it in a different place if you do that. Good, one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Both arms come overhead and bring those hands back down. Extend that left leg. Bring that right heel in. Inhale the arms up. Good. Now remember, we're going to turn our shoulders to face that left wall, and then you're going to reach down with that left hand, grab the foot, and then try to take those arms toward the right arm, toward the ceiling, maybe eventually coming down and touching that hand or that foot. But if you do that, you want to make sure that the shoulders stay stacked on top of each other. Good. One more breath. Inhale. Nice, Linda. And exhale. Now we're just going to turn our both shoulders to face the floor, and then we're going to grab on to that left foot, and then slowly bring the nose down to the knee if you can, or take it wherever it feels good, but a little bit further than that. Beautiful. Let's stay here for a couple more breaths. With each exhale, remember, you're trying to exhale all of that tension out of the body. Just surrender to the pose. It's so hard to do because we want to tighten up. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, slowly release that hand or wherever it is, slide it up, and then take that right leg over the left, pull that left or right foot all the way up, back is straight, inhale up, exhale, seated spinal twist. Good. Now you all kinds of options here. Just make sure that back stays straight. Chin is up. You're looking toward that back wall. Your fingertips on the right hand are facing the back wall. Good. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. In. Take it to your edge. And release it. Beautiful. Take the arms overhead. Take the hands down back to the mat. Extend that left leg out. Inhale up. Exhale into your seated forward fold. Good. Slide the hands back. Now we're going to bring the heels together. And what I want you to do is keep your hands, your ankles, or your hands on your ankles. You're going to roll your shoulders down and back, and you're going to keep that back as straight as possible. You're going to press down into your inner thighs, and then you're just going to take that chest down as far as you can without rounding the back. It might be an inch, and that's okay. You should be feeling this in the inner thighs. Beautiful. Keep that back as straight as possible. Do not round that back. I'm going to give you the chance to round the back. There you go. Good. Perfect, Cindy. Nice. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Now, take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, take the hands from the ankles and grab onto the toes, clasp the fingers, and now take that chest down, and you can round your back on this. Maybe you can touch your toes with your forehead, maybe not. Beautiful. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly release the hands. Lift it up. We're going to cross at the ankles. Inhale up, and now you're going to exhale and take your hands front. All I want you to do is walk your hands out, and again, possibly taking that nose to the, or that forehead to the floor, but don't let your hips roll up. Keep both hip bones on the floor. Good. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to slide your hands back, and then you're just going to shift your weight forward onto your knees. Uncross the legs and take it into tabletop. Good. Now double check to make sure that your elbows, wrists, and shoulders are all in one straight line. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. Think about that grip on the mat, so your fingers are spread wide like a starfish. Pretend like you're picking up a basketball with those fingers, so they're slightly bent and they're trying to grip the mat. Now let's take it into a cat. Rounding the back, dropping the head, looking through those legs. Inhale, exhale into cow. Arching the back, maybe looking up to the ceiling. It's completely in your practice. But let's do that a few more times at your own pace, at your own level. Good. One more time, in and out. And then back into tabletop. Beautiful. All right, you warmed up? Ready to work? Get both the toes under on both feet. Lift it up into your first downward facing dog. Press those heels into the mat. Shoulders are away from the ears. And you're pressing your chest toward your belly. Beautiful. You should be feeling it through the entire back of the legs, as well as your shoulders, your lats. Good. Now inhale and exhale. Start to walk your dog. So that just means you're alternating those heels up off of the floor. Good. Stretching out those toes. Good. Now just taking it side to side. Beautiful. Good. Inhale and exhale. Continue that inhale. I want you to bend your knees slightly, lift your heels off the floor, and then walk your hands back to your feet for your first forward fold. Good. So you want your knees slightly bent, but as straight as you can get them without locking the knees. We never want to lock anything in yoga. Good. Now grab onto the opposite elbow for ragdoll. So we're just taking it side to hot side, just swinging the hips. Good. Swinging those arms side to side. Shaking the head no, nodding the head yes. Just letting all that tension run out of the top of the head into the mat. Beautiful. Take the hands down to the mat, back to your forward fold, keeping that head down. Now inhale and bring your palms to your shins. We're going to take our arms out to the side. This helps protect our low back. And then we're just going to reverse our swan dive and bring it all the way up and bring the hands to heart center. Good. So look down at your feet. Make sure they're right. They look like the number 11. You want to spread your toes wide. Good. So you're gripping onto the mat with those toes. You're pressing into the tripod, which is the pad underneath the big toe, the pad underneath the pinky toe, and the ball of your foot, heel of your foot. Good. Inhale up. Now press the walls away. Bend forward, hip hinge. Bring it all the way down and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Reverse the swan dive, keeping that low back safe. Bring it all the way up. Beautiful. And bring the hands to heart center. Open up into mountain. Roll the shoulders down and back. There's that scapular retraction. Inhale up. Exhale, press the walls away, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Now soften the knees. Walk your hands back to high plank. Think about the foot position. Think about that hand position. Now, remember that scapular retraction. Good. So, I want you to take it through a flow, high or low. I'm going to show you my low option. You can take it through the high option if you want. And then meet me in downward facing dog. Beautiful. So let's do that 2 more times. And remember, you have all those options there. You can bring it into high plank, you can lower it down into chaturanga, or you can bring your knees down. You can lift it up into modified cobra or upward facing dog. You can take it into tabletop first, or take it straight into downward facing dog. One more at your own pace. Good. I'm just doing the modified. You have to walk before you can run. Good. Holding it here, downward facing dog. Now, let's get ready. Let's take that right leg up. Flex your foot. Bend your knee. Now take that knee to the ceiling. Keep that left foot where it is. Don't turn that left heel out or in. I want you to open up those hips as high as you can, as deep as you can. Keep that right foot flexed. Beautiful. And now square your hips back up. Three-legged dog. You're going to point the toes. Pull knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog, and bring that right foot back down. Same thing on the left side. Left leg comes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hips. Good. I want you to feel this in all kinds of different places. Good. Hold it here. Now, square your hips, point your toes, three-legged dog. Pull knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog, and drop that right knee down, or left foot down, sorry. Inhale, exhale, soften the knees. Walk, hop, or float your feet to the top of the mat. Good. Now, double check to make sure that your feet are in the right position. You can put two fists in between those feet. They look like the number 11. Spread the toes wide. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Reverse the swan dive. Bring it all the way up. Bring the hands to heart center. Good. Inhale up. Now I want you to exhale and take it into chair. Good. So Deanna, that's okay, you're fine. I'll help you. 2 or 3 more. Good. Now sit back. Good. That's okay. And that's all the further you want to go. Okay? You don't even have to go that far. Okay? Yep. Good. All right. Now, if it starts to hurt your shoulders, you can bring your arms into cactus. Bring it back up. Lift the heels up. Elevated chair. Try not to let anything else move. Drop the heels. Try not to let anything else move. Lift the heels. Yes. Drop the heels. One more time. This really works ankle flexibility, yeah? When you don't move anything else. Hold it right here. Now lift it up. Exhale, forward fold, and drop the heels. Beautiful. Hold it right here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Reverse the swan dive. Bring it all the way up. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, chair. Elevated chair. Drop the heels. Elevated chair. Drop the heels. Bring the hands to heart center. Good. Drop the glutes just a little bit more, as low as you can go. Beautiful. Now, from here, take that right elbow outside of the left knee. You have the option to keep it right here. Open the arms. You can also take that hand in between the feet, the right hand in between the feet. Take that left hand behind you for a wrap. Or take the right hand under for a bind. If it's in your practice, you can shift your weight to the left foot and take it into your bird of paradise. Good. Beautiful. Even if you just practice lifting that heel up. Awesome. Wherever you're at, bring it down. Beautiful. Bring those hands to heart center. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Reverse the swan dive. Hands to heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale to chair. Elevated chair. Drop it down. Option to take cactus arms. Bring it down as low as you can. Bring the hands to heart center. Left elbow, right knee. When you do this, make sure. Option to open the arms. You can always take that left hand in between your feet. Option to take that right hand behind you for a wrap. Left arm underneath for a bind. And then maybe you shift your weight to the right foot. Maybe you take that, shift the weight all the way and take it up into bird of paradise. Remember, this is your safe space to practice. Okay, if you don't practice, you're not going to get any better. Beautiful. Wherever you are, unwrap, unbind. Bring both hands down. Drop the head. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down. Now, walk, hop, or float your feet to the back of the mat. High plank. Beautiful. Scapular retraction. And take it through a flow. Roll the toes under. Okay, we've got 15 minutes to do a lot of work. Inhale. Exhale, take the right leg up. Flex the foot, bend the knee. Open the hips up. You have the option to stay right here. You can flip your dog, or you can take it into wild thing. Flipping your dog is suspending both knees. Wild thing, one leg straight, one leg bent. Beautiful. Hold it here. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it back up. Three-legged dog. Pull knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. You have the option to drop this knee down. You could also take it out. Your choice. Drop that left heel and lift that left arm up to the sky. Side plank. Beautiful. You know it, girl. All right. Inhale, exhale, bring it back down. Three-legged dog, and drop that right foot. Inhale, exhale, left foot up. Flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hips. Option to stay here. Option to flip your dog. Option for wild thing. If you're in either flipped, if you flipped your dog or wild thing, try to reach that left arm to the sky. Beautiful. Take that left hand back down to the mat. Left leg goes up, point the toe. Pull knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow. Option to drop that left knee down. Option to take that left foot through. Right arm comes up. Beautiful. Take that right hand down to the mat. Exhale, three-legged dog. And then drop that left heel down. Beautiful. Moving on. Inhale. Exhale, right leg goes up. Flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hips. Flip your dog or wild thing if it's in your practice. Take it back into three-legged dog. Point the toes. Pull knee to nose, high plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow. Option to bring that foot through. Option to open up that left arm. Maybe taking it past the midpoint of the body. Drop that right hip down 3 times. 3. Lift that left hip up high. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Stay here. Take that right foot behind the left. Both legs are straight. Yes? But take your right foot behind your left when right foot behind your left. Yes. Or stack. Option to stay here. Option to bend the left knee. Option to take the left, option to take the left leg off of the right leg. Take it back into your high plank. Beautiful. Now slowly lower halfway down. Bring it back up. Take it through a flow. Lift it up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, take that left leg up, flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hips. Flip your dog, or wild thing. Take it back to three-legged dog. Left toes up, pull knee to nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Knee to opposite elbow, extend that left leg out. Right arm goes up. If it's in your practice, drop that left hip down. But as you do that, really press the right hip as high as you can. Beautiful. Nice and high. Awesome. Take the left foot behind the right or stack the feet. Side plank. Option to bend that right knee. Option to take that right leg up. Hold it here for one breath. Inhale. And exhale. Take it back to your high plank. Let's lower down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. Beautiful. Just take your left ear to the mat. Reach your hands behind you. Anybody's heart rate get up? Right? See, I tricked you. That was going to be a slow, easy day. Good. Now, take your hands and clasp them behind you. Yep, just like that. What I want you to do is take your gaze to right in front of you on the floor, so your head is down. And now, lift your head and your arms. Now, I know that some yoga instructors have you lift both the feet and the leg, or the legs and the feet. How about the legs and the arms? I do not like that. I think it puts too much stress on your low back. Good. Now release it and take that left or right ear to the mat. Beautiful. Slide the hands back towards your chest and shoulders and then push up. Good. Into tabletop. Let's round the back and arch the back. Good. And round and arch. Good. And then meet up in down or in tabletop. Roll the toes under, take it up. We're going to add on to that. Inhale, exhale, right leg goes up. Flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hip. Flip your dog or wild thing. Take that right hand back down to the mat. Right leg goes up, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Extend that right leg out. Left leg or left arm goes up. Option to drop the hips. 3, lift that left hip high. 2, lift high. And 1, take that right foot behind or underneath that left foot. Option to take that left knee up. Option to take the left leg up. Inhale, exhale, take it back to high plank. Beautiful. Take it back to downward dog. Inhale, exhale, three-legged dog on the left side. Flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hips. Option to flip your dog. Option for wild thing. Option to stay right where you were. Beautiful, Amy. Nice work. Good. Bring it back to three-legged dog. Point the toes. Take that left knee to the opposite shoulder or elbow. Take that left leg out. Right arm goes up. Option to keep that left knee on the mat. Drop that left hip down. 3, press that right hip up high. 2, and 1. Left leg goes behind or on top or underneath that left right foot. Hold it here. Option to lift that right leg up or bend the knee. Inhale, exhale, take it back into high plank. Good. Now lift it back into downward facing dog. Press those heels down. Inhale, exhale, take the right leg up, point the toes. Now pull knee to nose, and then take that right foot through. Beautiful. So we are in a high lunge, or I'm sorry, a low lunge. What I want you to do is take your feet so that if you were to pull them back, they would be right next to each other, okay? Now, inhale. As you exhale, turn that left foot to 45 degrees to the left front corner of the room. Lift up, warrior 1. So think about keeping those shoulders squared. Reach it, Beautiful. Really bend that right knee. Even if you have to wiggle out, you can always wiggle out. Beautiful. Inhale. We're going to exhale. We're going to take that left foot to 90 degrees. And then we're going to extend our arms out parallel to the floor. Good. That's it. Spread the fingers wide, allowing the energy to flow through your body, lift the chin, relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Now, take that right foot, wiggle it a little bit more to the front of the room. Beautiful. Really bend that right knee. Reach forward with that right hand. Now flip the right hand. Reverse your warrior. Beautiful. That's it. Sliding that left hand down. Really bending that right knee. Good. Excellent. You're going to take it right into side angle. So you can do modified side angle here or go all the way down. Perfect. Take that left hand behind you if it's in your practice. Right arm underneath if it's in your practice. Bend that right knee. Really reach it. Perfect. Take it back with side angle. Straighten that right leg. Triangle. Now we're going to take it into altered triangle. So all you're going to do is take it into a reverse warrior to keep that right leg straight. It's a balance challenge. Back to triangle. Fall right on you. Altered triangle. Beautiful. One more time. Triangle. Altered triangle. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Perfect. Take it back to triangle. Awesome. Now, you're going to take that left hand down to the mat. The left toe comes forward. Now, bend the right knee. Drop that left knee down. Flip the toes. Take it back and take it forward. Back and forward. So, I want you to feel the hamstring stretch at the back of the leg here. Yes? Really sink into it. Now, press it forward. I want you to feel the hip flexors right here on that left leg. Really press it. Beautiful. Roll the toes under on that left foot. Lift it up. Take the hands to heart center. Try to keep that left leg straight. Try to straighten the back. Good. Now take the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. You know what? If you need to, you can always take that left knee down. This is your class. Do what you can. Option to open the arms. Option to take that right hand behind you for a grab. Beautiful. Take those hands back to heart center and then lift the chest up. Beautiful. Take the arms back. Now we're going to lift that right leg up. We're going to drop that left knee down. 3 and 2. In all fairness, we didn't start until 6:10. And 1. Hold it right here. Take the arms out. Now take the hands down in front of you. Beautiful. Can you reach back and clasp the fingers behind your back with that right shoulder nestled under that right armpit? Can you drop your head and take the arms overhead? Anybody feeling their right leg yet?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy. You're the only one that's working, apparently. You and me. Beautiful. Awesome. Release it. So that was Exalted Warrior. Now we're going to take Humble Warrior. So I want you to take that right hand outside of the right foot. Drop the left knee. Flip the toes. Take that left elbow down. Maybe you can take your forehead down. Good. You're doing great. Whatever you can do. Actually go, Deanna, come underneath, in front of your foot. In front of, nope, take your right hand and bring it in the inside.
All right.
Got it? Gotcha. Sorry. 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 Go. Bend that elbow. See, look at that. Already a pro. Love it. Beautiful. Slowly release it. So your hands are on the same side. And now go ahead and take the hands and frame that foot. Perfect. Take that left foot halfway in, pyramid pose. Bring the nose down to the knee. Another part where I want you, even if you have to bend your knee, even if you have to pull your knee in with your hands, I want you to close up the back of the throat and activate that thyroid. Beautiful. Hold it right here. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight onto that foot and the hands. Lift that left leg up. Drop the head down, standing splits. Hold it right here. Can you lift your chest and take your arms out to airplane wings? Warrior 3. Bring the hands down to the mat. Take that left foot back. Right foot joins in. High plank. Take it through a flow. And say, thank goodness we're done with that side. Roll the toes under. Lift it up. Oh, feel the difference between that right and left leg? Ha! All right, here we go. Left leg goes up. Flex the foot. Bend the knee. Open the hips. Option to flip your dog. I highly encourage you, whatever you did on one side, do on the other. Beautiful. Hold it here. Take that left hand back. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Pull knee to opposite elbow. Extend that leg through. Right arm comes up. Option to drop the hips 3 times. 2 and 1. Hold it here. Option to take that left foot underneath or behind that right leg. Option to bend the knee or take that leg up. Take that arm overhead. Beautiful. Hold it here. Take it back into high plank. Beautiful. And take it into downward facing dog. Excellent. Left leg goes up. Point the toe. Pull knee to nose. And then take it through. Good. So remember what I told you. That left foot would come right next to your right foot. Take the toes on the right side to the right front corner of the room. Lift it up, warrior 1. So those shoulders are facing the front. Really bend that left knee. See if you can wiggle your feet a little bit further apart. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. So you're gonna turn that right foot to 90 degrees. Good. Perfect. See if you can wiggle those toes out a little bit more. Good. Inhale, exhale, take it a little bit deeper. Now we don't want that foot to roll up, so keep that. Yes. Reach with that left hand, flip it, reverse your warrior. Left arm goes overhead, right arm reaches down as far as you can. Nice, Linda. Beautiful, Cindy. Awesome. We're going to take this right into side angle. Modified or full. Bring it down. Option to wrap, option to bind. Release the hands, perpendicular to the floor, and then straighten that left leg. Triangle. Now we're getting ready for altered triangle, which is a balance challenge. So we're going to take it right into that altered triangle, which is just reverse warrior, keeping that left leg straight. Back to altered. Bless you. All back. And back to triangle. Good. One more time. Altered triangle. This time, reach those hands down on that right side as far as you can. Beautiful. And take it back to triangle, then back to side angle. Beautiful. Now, you can either use your hands, do this, or you can take it right into your high lunge. Good. Perfect. Take the arms up. Drop that right knee down. 3 and 2. Good. And last one. Lift it up. You are in trouble. Take that right leg back. Straighten that right leg as much as possible. Bring the hands down to heart center. Take that right elbow outside of left knee. Balance challenge. Press that right heel back. Good. Option to open the arms and option to wrap. Take that left arm back to the sky if it's back behind you. Bring the hands to heart center and bring it back. Perfect. Now, we're going to take the arms up. We're going to drop the hands down. We're going to bend that left knee, flip or right knee, flip the toes. Press forward into that left leg. Feel the right hip flexor. Shift back. Feel the left hamstring. Good. Do that 2 more times. Press and shift back. And press. And shift back. This time, hold it back here. Roll the toes under. You've got that left knee nestled in that left armpit. Take the hands behind you. Drop your head. Take your arms overhead. Exalted warrior. Really try to take those arms as high as possible. Your goal is to keep the hands together. Good. Now slowly bring the hands down. You're framing that foot. Take that left hand on the inside of the left leg, and then just take that left hand on the outside. Humble warrior. We're going to drop the right knee down, flip the toes, and take the forearm down. Maybe you can take your forehead to the floor, maybe not. It is no big deal. Beautiful. Slowly take it back up, and then both hands are on the inside of that left foot. You're going to take that left hand on the outside. Beautiful. Now, you're just going to shift your weight and pull that right knee or right foot about halfway in, straighten both legs, and pyramid. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Perfect. Now, take your hands down to the mat, shift your weight onto that left foot, and take that right leg up into the air for standing splits. Good. Let's lower that leg about halfway. Can you, and it's only if you're feeling it, take the arms up into warrior 3, airplane wings. Beautiful. Nice job out back there, Aubrey. Good. Let's hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Take the hands down to the mat. Right leg goes down. Left leg joins it. Take it through the final flow. It's the best one you've ever done in your entire life. And take it into downward facing dog. Press the heels down, shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. Now, lift the heels up high, soften the knees, take your knees down to the mat, cross the ankles, and slowly walk back. Extend the legs out and scoot to the edge of your mat. Back is straight. Inhale up. Exhale into our final seated forward fold. Slide the hands back. Bring it back up. Roll the shoulders down and back. Bend the knees. Extend the arms out. Tuck the chin, round the spine. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. palms go to your sides. You're gonna bring your heels into as close to your glutes as you can. The goal is to be able to touch your heels with your fingertips. Now, your palms are down, but you're not gonna use those to lift up. We are only gonna do one bridge. So if wheel is in your practice, you would take your hands and put them by your ears with your fingers pointing toward the front mirror. So wheel is just back bend, all right? Now, if it's bridge, you're just gonna inhale and exhale as you lift up, squeezing the glutes together. And then if it's in your practice, you're gonna walk your shoulder blades together, maybe take your hands together, clasping the fingers, pressing the palms in, and lifting it up as high as you can. Does anybody want to try wheel? Back bend? Yes, you can do it. I know you can. Press, press, press. That's it. Now bring your hands a little bit more even to each other. There you go. I'm going to let go. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Slowly unclasp those fingers. Walk those shoulder blades out. Ooh, awesome. And then pull the knees into the armpits one at a time. Happy baby is the counter pose for bridge or wheel. So just take it out to the side. Now, if you need a note because you're late, I will write you a note. Okay? Beautiful. You can stay here. You can release those toes and take those legs up a wall. Good. You can stay here or you can stay in happy baby. You could also take this into plow or supported shoulder stand. Supported shoulder stand is right here. You want to take your legs as perpendicular to the floor as you can. If plow is in your practice, you're going to drop those feet back behind your head. Or you could do deck yogi. Or you can just hold it, legs up the wall. Now, before we take it to our final Shavasana, I invite you, I encourage you, I urge you to take any pose you need to do in order to complete your practice. Because this is your practice. I will come around with oil for the final.